lesson, the narrator Nijum describes about two episodes during her journey. The first one was to Shimapuri, where she witnessed the rag pickers in the Simapuri. And the second one was the Firozabad, where she watched the condition of the Bengal makers. Here in Simapuri, people were squatters who came from Bangladesh in 1971 in search of their living, as there were many storms that had blown away their houses and fields, and they had nothing there to get food and get something like money. Here in the state of Simapuri, they picked up rags. There were children and there were adults. For it is a wrapped in wonder and like a good. But for the adults, rag picking is a mean of survival. As far as their condition, they are living in the miserable condition. They had not the houses. They lived in cloth, grass, and tent-made houses. Somehow they had their names in voter list and ration cards enabled them to buy grain. It is very hard for them to get food for the day, for himself and for the family. Children were in rag clothes and barefoot. It was a miserable and pathetic condition there. Now we are going to enter the second phase of the chapter, where we will discuss about the condition of the Bengal makers in Firozabad. There were the workers who worked in a hazardous condition, without any proper air, without any proper light, and there were in narrow cells. Among them, there were the adults and the children. And for children, it was a very dangerous because they had to work in suffocated atmosphere in a dirty cell, and there is always mishappening with them. They work there at high temperature, and sometimes because of the polishing and of the dust, they lose their eyesight before they getting adults. The adults also work very hard, but unfortunately they could not manage their new homes. Somehow they renovate, and it was a surprising news for them. Each and every family in Firozabad was engaged in making bangles, and the same situation was there also. They also looked in the miserable conditions and struggling for their livelihood. Their descendants are also engaged like their forefathers. And when the narrator asked one of the boys named Mukesh, who replied her that he had a dream to become a motor mechanic and to drive a car. It was a surprising zone among the traditional. It was innovative decision for Mukesh because it was a different one, and it was a very daring and courageous decision among the traditional society. When the narrator asked the people why they are not going to unite in a cooperative, then they replied there was no leader among them who can hold them in a proper way. They had the fear of being arrested by the police, imposing a false case against them. So that's why they are under the effect of a kind of custom, a kind of tradition, where the upper class people, middlemen, police, administrator, and officials trapped them in the vicious circle of the past, in which they are engaged and unable to come out of this. This was the condition. But a miraculous story as far as in glass industry is concerned. It was none other but the Mukesh who dreamed of being a motor mechanic and to drive a car. It was a very daring decision and exceptional one, especially among the traditional in the society. And it is the remarkable figure in this chapter, the last spring. Thanks for watching this.
This world doesn't hand out wins. It hands out hits. Pressure, uncertainty, chaos. Every day it comes back harder. And you show up anyway. You take the weight. You take the hit. And you don't blink. No shortcuts. No excuses. The routine holds. The rhythm doesn't break. We aren't built just to shine. We are built to survive, to endure, to say, throw what you want, I'll still be here tomorrow. Men of steel, they don't ask for breaks. They take the hit and keep walking. Never give up. G-Shock.
Oh my, what a feeling. Oh my, what a feeling. Oh, what a feeling. I can just stop. Can't seem to get enough. You are mine, you are one of a kind. For me, you're good enough. Oh my, what a feeling. Oh my, what a
Caramelized, crunchy, and irresistibly tasty. The all-new Biscoff. Welcome to the Biscoff feeling.
हमारे कैसे बंद कर कैसे बंद होगा कनेक्टेड भी
पता नहीं कभी कभी हैंग होता है